Every day, America Online is making it easier for people to live, work, and play.
Wanted an entirely unwarranted opinion about some of your favorite artists on their current releases, or some songs that I happen to hear that month? Well, say no more. I've decided to create a series based directly around getting more content out to you guys, and giving my thoughts about some music coming out around this time without a mediocre essay by yours truly. Time to delve into these jams properly. This is some rap tracks. By the way, this series is going to be usually 5 tracks at best. You do when entities of all that is desire humanity to cease to exist. There's no reasoning with these entities that look down upon you, perceiving your life as pure amusement, prioritizing their ego above your right to be. You were born into this world. There's no reason to grovel for your existence. Given the chance, humanity will fight for the right. That's basically what Ragnarok is about, or something else, maybe, I don't know. But you know who clearly has watched the show? Fabvl.
A Fable video? I know it's Fable.
Fable is a dope artist who I've been listening to since the Shonen Rap Cypher.
If you want the strongest shonen, then you call the right man. He might stand, treat you all like Pichu, it won't take long. Name is gone, and this time I'ma make sure that you stay gone.
Who initially I was introduced to it by Screwface John. Yeah, I know some of y'all were waiting for it. Fable also definitely has shown a lot of versatility with his project Daybreak, something I listen to repeatedly, from rapping to singing and even the type of music he's made. Currently, he predominantly makes rock-oriented music. I enjoy a lot of it. While structurally there's a lot of similarities, this song has a refreshing implementation of the distortion within it. The dropping in and out of beat is actually one of the favorite things I find about this song altogether. And the female vocalist he has on the song as well definitely does her part. I would highly suggest everyone to listen to the song whenever they get a chance. Iko was a person most didn't know about until the election run, with a viral video catching everyone's attention, including those who decided to recreate it. By the way, the woman in this video defended necrophilia through a video essay. Yeah, anyhow, Louverture, which is French by the way, has made music using her image for his cover art. Years later, has now collaborated with her. Shows how much sticking to your dreams leads you to where you want to be. Anti-boom music isn't just some sloppy topic from an African bitch. The anthem is devoted to all who didn't believe in the movement. The singing isn't something that I'm particularly aware Louverture does often, but it's incredibly fitting considering how much old heads don't endorse mumble music.
Created if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
Having a chorus for a song of this nature is clever, whether intentional or not. I didn't think I would hear a 21 Savage reference also in this song.
The cross on your face symbol
is a knife, it's not a cross, yeah.
The second half of the song is more the internal understanding of all the growing pains that comes with the success from a person who had no one who believed in them.
At a
chance to make beautiful art with a company and really make some big bucks. Most of the talent there loved me, even the managers thought I was up on my luck. Had all my dreams crushed by one higher up. I ain't never felt so thrown out and flushed. And even though I was well compensated, it took everything in me to not hold a grudge.
Sometimes achieving something requires that you think you can do it when no one else does. M-Sandwich's declaration is also pretty on point as well.
Fuck a hater, fuck a boomer, fuck a loser who ain't fucking with the shit that we do.
The elderly and the disabled. Cause we're just gonna kill them.
Check out this track if you haven't yet. Say this right now, I haven't seen all of Chainsaw Man. The first few episodes were pretty dope. I enjoyed the animation a lot, but in terms of plot, I don't exactly have much to say. Damn, my shit. The song we're talking about doesn't necessarily need me to know any of that. We're talking about that man Reece, who recently released a project, 1000-Year Blood War. It was fine, just fine to me. Honestly, I felt as though he was playing a bit of second fiddle in his own project. And what I mean by that is that he did show a drastic range of abilities to be versatile in songs, an array of songs that were good to me, but I didn't really get a good idea as to what Reece's sound is. And that's kind of the thing about the nerdcore community. They definitely do try on a lot of shoes, but that to some degree might make people lose an idea as to who you are in particular as an artist. Think of someone like Slick. He's pretty good and I enjoy his music. But for the longest period of time, he was known as the nerdcore drill artist, and that gave him a distinct sound amongst all the artists. Good thing to say now that I do feel like he's alleviated that recently with a lot of his more melodic tracks in Reece's Kaido track, as well as his Blackbeard track, and the most recent Chainsaw Man rap definitely gives a more coherent idea as to who he is as an artist.
Clear, stay man, yeah. I keep my feeling here, bro, like a spear. Amen. I just be traveling, stay this statement. She fuck up back, she ain't got a statement.
I wanna fight you, all he's doing is slinging his club. He in the beast, he liking the guts. They wanna press me, I'm switching it up. Bitch, stay on the floor, don't ever get up.
He's been releasing a lot of great tracks as of recently and has been editing a lot of videos that haven't been released by the community. The man is really working himself to the bone. The typical melodic nature that you would hear in these type of songs either. It's very rowdy and energetic.
I'm at your neck, blue plays, you get a check. You get a check, pay, I'm for the flex. I'm for the flex. Ready on set, ready on set, ready on set, ready on set.
I would highly advise most people to check out this track when you get a chance. Peso P, our residential spoiler alert, has come through with another manga-inspired track. He's been in the wheelhouse of artists I would highly recommend in terms of my favorite artists hands down. We're not even talking nerdcore, just musically speaking. I've continued to listen to Shiny World and the deluxe version. Deluxe, yeah! Deathmatch 2, cause it's
Taking stocks out, finish with a knockout.
It's a bit mad. But he's made up with it with Deathmatch 2, which felt like more of a cohesive project, while the first one felt more like an interlude. With most of his recent songs, there's a unique facet to them. Obviously, with Peso P's hallmark being that he's a freestyler, you can get bars.
Roll your whole crew up in the blunt, now we fucking smoking!
You can get punchlines, but in terms of how they're even structured, you never know how that's going to come across. It's a bit unexpected. Even how he'll stay on beat is completely out of the wheelhouse.
Wanna keep coming in, can't stop flexing. Jumping up the track, let's fast, stop press.
Almost like you're getting a randomizer in terms of like the nature of how this song will be engaged with. The beats are just as interesting and melodic, and you never really know how Peso is going to come across a song. This in of itself really makes it fun to listen to Peso, since yeah, there are artists with their styles, I would say, but I think Peso P takes the unorthodox nature of a artists or the taboos of being artists, such as rapping offbeat, and then makes it a staple of how he'll work on a beat. There's no guidelines in terms of how he'll execute his rapping, and that makes every song to a large degree very good to listen to. But what if a person of this nature decided to hone in, to focus that energy, that untapped potential? Think of Lady Gohan. There was always that ability to do something, but sometimes you need to demonstrate to others that you do have that ability. That kind of leads us into our current track we're going to be discussing here. That's about JJK, that juju on the beat.
Yeah! Everybody got a demon in them. Yeah!
As those who are aware, Gojo was all like, Peso has devoted his track to the clashing of the inevitable Titans meetup. But Peso's personality is always at the forefront of these types of tracks that he occupies. It's essentially his domain, like he's running an ad for Squarespace. The rage is what you most come to know Peso for. But with a track like this, it shows that he's getting into a bag that you typically don't see him in.
Yes, I've been on a wave. Yo, shit static while I stay in motion. I used to pop.
This track has so many poetic lines.
Far out of war, everything I paint, goddamn. Everything hold weight till it don't hold weight. Shed weight, dead weight, no move, no plan, just haste, okay.
Speaking towards the temptation of destruction when so much of it is in abundance, or what it looks like to be at the top of the totem pole. I can't express how much I love this song within one video, and I have plans to devote an entire video to Peso P, the story so far. But for now, I leave you with this, and hopefully you'll check out the track. But a bit of a disclaimer, only the strong survive. Six has been an obelisk within the nerdcore community in terms of one of the earliest to ever do it. When you think of OGs of nerd rap, he's up there.
Tits, making my career bigger than Yoko's tits, with a rifle twice as big as Yoko's tits, and maybe rub my face in Yoko's tits. Straight crack when I'm flowing, I damage, throwing a ball that can blow up the planet. I'll flip the stage, it won't take a final smash for me to bring you deep day out. Just know, bitch, I rule. The anime rap god has just become a fucking ghoul. Look at Yoko's tits, and there ain't much better than Yoko's tits. The action's good, but not as good as Yoko's tits. Did I mention Yoko's tits?
This is back when he was Suicide 6.
I'm just gonna give him his flowers on that alone. It's been years since he's done anything seriously in the nerdcore community, aside from features where he sounds completely bored out of his mind.
In my wrath, you'll get more than 6 shots from the sage of 6 paths. People line up, I make realignments. Y'all niggas too weak for an alliance, I'm going to sleep.
But his Beer's mixtape was pretty good. I would highly suggest checking him out on that opening alone.
Yo, different level, who gon' stop the movement? I don't run and gun it, I don't stop the shooting. Keep on necking G and I'm a poppin' unit. They won't know what happened, just be standing clueless and handle my line of work. Facing off with Ayatakai, they won't find a murk.
Currently, Six has been making exclusively just original music in the terms of none of it is usually influenced by any sort of nerd music or IP that is out there. Currently, Six is finally in the mood to grace us with more music. As successful as he is with streaming, I do miss him dropping as often as he used to. Easy Freestyle is simply him showing us that nobody really does it like him.
I know while I hold her by your chain like enslavement, and she let me cause she want me cause I'm dangerous. She's changed, her guts get a rearrangement. She loving the situation, then I gotta break it to her like, baby, don't get complacent. You the chess move for me, scarring the eye cause you were jaded.
He's still pushing his craft while making it seem like light work. I highly recommend the track. That's it for this video and the end of Volume 1. There are songs that will be there for Volume 2, and you can even be a part of Volume 2. I will read out a comment and a song you recommended to me for Volume 2, so long as you leave it on my socials or in the comment section of this particular video. But that's everything for me, the Internet Nobody, Android Ari, and I'll see you when I see you.